Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Major construction this weekend on most of the busiest freeways here in Metro Detroit. We'll tell you the areas that are completely off limits for drivers and what you need to know to avoid being stuck in all the traffic. Plus,
everything is gone.
Apartments damaged and a woman rescued as a fire spreads throughout a Wayne County apartment complex overnight. But first, a shootout sparked by someone trying to break into a Warren home overnight. That shootout topping our news at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. The gunfire involved the homeowner and a suspect. And when it was over, the suspect was dead and the homeowner was hurt. It happened after 2 this morning on Blanky Drive, right near 13 Mile and Hoover. And that's where we find Local 4's Priya Mann joining us live now at the scene with new information from the police commissioner. And Priya, I understand neighbors saw a lot of commotion there this morning.
Yeah, that's right. Neighbors saw police officers carrying bags of evidence from that home, really in sharp contrast to what they would normally see, which is the parents sitting on the porch and the 2 kids playing basketball in the driveway. But after a deadly home invasion, Police Commissioner Bill Dwyer is reassuring the folks who live here.
This was not a random home invasion of any sort. This was a relationship between 3 people.
Those 3 being a woman parked in a car a block away, the victim inside the home, and the 26-year-old man who broke in.
Suspect got in the home through a rear window in the home and was able to go from the rear of the home to the front bedroom on the first level where the victim was staying.
The victim says the suspect was armed with 2 semi-automatic weapons and that he was able to grab one of those guns and shoot the suspect dead. During the struggle, the suspect also shot the victim. Police questioned whether the victim had his own weapon. Meanwhile, a stepfather, mother, and 2 siblings, just 11 and 13 years old, were asleep upstairs when the shots were fired.
It was fortunate that they were upstairs and not downstairs, because we could have had more tragedy if it would have been downstairs.
The suspect was killed and the victim taken to the hospital. The woman, who was parked nearby, remains in police custody. Now, that woman and the 26-year-old suspect, both from Detroit, that man has an extensive police record. The victim also has a police record and was on parole, so he shouldn't have had a weapon. Police are investigating whether that suspect had 2 guns or the victim had a weapon. Charges are pending. We will have the latest on this developing story. Reporting live from Warren, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All righty, Priya, thank you for the update there. An overnight fire at a Livonia apartment complex damaged multiple homes and forced firefighters to rescue 1 woman. No one was hurt in the fire, but we do know it started at 3 a.m. and it woke residents up at the Parkway Heights apartments. They're right there on Wayne Road and Ann Arbor Trail. We did get a chance to talk with one woman who's now forced to go somewhere else to live.
I'm hoping that I am able to get up into my apartment to get maybe some belongings and then go get a hotel room or something. But at this point, I really don't know. I'm stuck out here in my pajamas.
Well, she is alive. We're told 8 apartments in total were damaged. And right now, Livonia authorities are investigating to figure out how this fire started in the first place. A former elementary school volunteer arrested in connection to sexually abusing children. His name is Michael Beebe, and he's facing numerous charges of criminal sexual conduct of a person younger than 13. Beebe was a volunteer in the Watchdogs program at Wyandotte School. Back in May, police started an investigation into him. People say that Beebe is accused in 3 separate cases, and right now, police are looking for any additional victims. President Trump has announced that he is talking with the National Rifle Association, also known as the NRA, to make sure their views about the Second Amendment are represented in discussions about gun control legislation. The president says leaders of the House and Senate are having serious discussions about background checks for buying guns. This comes as Democratic leaders are demanding stricter background checks when buying guns after the deadly shootings in El Paso and Dayton. Today, the president saying that everyone must unite to find ways to respond to mass shootings here in America.
Frankly, we need intelligent background checks, okay? This isn't a question of NRA, Republican, or Democrat. We don't want insane people, mentally ill people, bad people, dangerous people. We don't want guns in the hands of the wrong people.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is urging the president to call the Senate back into session to vote on several House gun control bills that were passed earlier this year. And in the wake of the El Paso shooting, Walmart is removing violent video game displays from all of its stores. The store telling employees now to remove any marketing material and unplug game consoles that show violence. Walmart will also stop showing violent movies on TV screens and hunting videos in the sporting goods section. The video games, however, will still be sold, and Walmart even saying that they will continue to sell guns in their stores. All right, let's get a check of the forecast as we head into the weekend. What's going to be a pretty perfect summer weekend at that. Brandon Root joining me now. We're talking sunshine, 70s, and no rain, all things that we like to hear.
Can't avoid a few clouds as temps warm up. They form, and the winds off the northwest bringing a little bit of moisture from Lake Michigan. But look at this, 70 degrees, comfy up in Sandusky, 75 Howell, it's 78 Metro, 78 degrees right now in Grosse Ile. The winds occasionally, as you saw in Priya's live shot, kicking up a little bit, 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting maybe 15 to 20 at times, but 78 on our way to about 81 degrees, some not getting out of the 70s, and that's okay, no sweat as you tailgate for tonight's Tiger game, meaning no humidity to worry about really at all. 80-ish for tailgating, about 70 degrees when everybody's coming out of the ballpark, but your evening plans are aces today. You can see just a couple of clouds forming as we start to warm a little bit. Evrod, the weekend forecast next.
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Let's take a look at 4 Live traffic now, because if you plan to take just about, well, any major freeway in Metro Detroit over the weekend, there's a good chance that you're going to run into some construction. Several stretches of the freeway are completely closed, and that means we're talking parts of 696, I-94, and M5. Our Kim DeGiulio breaks down the areas that you want to avoid, and we'll also let you know when things are going to reopen.
We are in the thick of construction season right now. We are used to seeing many of the orange barrels around all of our freeways around Metro Detroit, but this weekend there's multiple closures that you need to know about. We're coming up on another weekend with major freeway closures. Eastbound I-696 will be closed from I-75 to I-94 for sewer work. Crews will be preparing pipes to make sure the freeway drains properly. Eastbound I-696 closes at 8 o'clock tonight and reopens by 5 a.m. on Monday morning. Prepare for backups on the westbound side too, with I-696 down to 1 lane from I-94 to DeQuinder. And that's not the only freeway under construction this weekend. Westbound I-94 will be closed from I-75 to I-96. Eastbound M5 will close from 696 to 8 Mile. And southbound Telegraph is closing from Pennsylvania to West Road. The barrels go up on all 3 stretches at 9 o'clock tonight and come down at 5 a.m. Monday morning. For a full listing of those closures, you can also find them on our website at clickondetroit.com. Reporting along I-75, I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.
All righty, you certainly have been warned. Kim, thank you. This week, thousands of volunteers are out and about cleaning and lifting up a Detroit community. Life Remodeled is cleaning every alley in a 4-mile section surrounding the Durfee Innovation Society, putting on a basketball camp and even hosting a family fun day tomorrow. Mayor Duggan was there to take in the progress and to show his appreciation to the volunteers. Life Remodeled, if you're not familiar, it's a nonprofit that has invested $16 million into projects here in the city of Detroit. We certainly do appreciate them. All right, coming up, getting a small break on one utility bill. Consumers Energy is issuing refunds to you because some of you might have overpaid. We'll tell you how much you can expect on your next bill. Plus, it's the shooting that sparked the Black Lives Matter movement. On the 5th anniversary of the death of Michael Brown, his father has a demand for the Ferguson Police Department. We'll tell you what that is. But first, people run for their lives when a man carrying guns and ammo walks into a Walmart store. We'll show you how a quick-thinking clerk and shopper likely prevented another tragedy.